Good morning. Welcome to the Turtle Journal. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I'm in a different location this morning. I'm on holidays at a hotel in the Barossa in the beautiful Roland Flat, which is on the edge of the Barossa Valley here in South Australia. For those of you who are interstate, but I'm sure you've probably heard of the Barossa Valley. And for those of you in South Australia, I know many of you have visited and love the Barossa. Today is particularly hot if you're in South Australia. I know lots of parts around the country, so I don't know how much we'll be spending outdoors today. In this heat, even down by the pool, it might be a little bit unbearable, so I'm not sure. But nevertheless, I still wanted to come on here on Tuesday morning and share with you some new things that have arrived. I bought a box of new products with me away, and I've put them on the website just this morning. And you may recognize this brand. It's from the US, and it was a suggestion from a customer. So Helen suggested Graphic 45. I put a post in the Facebook group, I think it was maybe in November, asking for suggestions on brands that you might like to see this year or new products like stickers or papers and things. So I did a bit of a poll, and I've got a link in the comments there if you want to jump inside my Facebook group if you're not already, and you can see the post there. It's pinned to the top of the page or the top of the group, and comment as well or leave your feedback on what you'd like to see this year. The winners for the most popular things that you guys would like to see is more stickers and more papers, and then coming in a close third was more tools. I guess like craft punches and blending tools and maybe trimmers and mats and things like that. So the first two things, stickers and papers, I'm not going to lie, I was so happy to see that that was the winner for what you guys would like to see more of this year. And Helen also then commented and said, what about Graphic 45, which is this brand from the US? And I checked it out. I have seen their products before, but never applied for a wholesale account, which I have done and been accepted and placed an order, and it's arrived. So this morning on the website in the new collection, which is there in the comments, is some products from Graphic 45. Leave me a comment. Let me know you watched on a replay later if I see you. I know I don't often see many of you here on live at the time. Last week I saw more of you than I thought I would on the 30th of December. But I know I'll see lots of you on a replay when I send the email out, and you'll get a replay of this morning. So leave me a comment. Let me know you stopped by and where you were watching from. And if you have used Graphic 45 before, and if you know about it or love it, or if you do, what are your favorite things or your favorite collection from Graphic 45? I have two collections this morning to share with you that are on the website. I only got a few items from each collection. I didn't pick up the whole collection, and I got a limited number of each, which I always do with the brand new product, because I've just, got a bit of a test to see if you guys love it or if you like it or how much you like it. So I've got a few things from two collections that are part of Graphic 45, and they're on the website this morning, so I'm going to share them with you. Good morning. Nice to see you. Always nice to see people on YouTube as well as Facebook. The first one I want to show you is called Season to Celebrate, and there are three, let me make sure I've got them, three products on the website from Season to Celebrate. These are the products here that are part of that collection, and the first one I'm going to share with you is one of the things you guys want to see more of, which is papers. So this is pattern paper from Graphic 45. The collection is called Season to Celebrate. Good morning, Heather. Nice to see you. Always nice to see you, Heather. I know, Heather, you commented on the post as well inside the Facebook group. If you have a brand you love, Heather, let me know, because Helen suggested Graphic 45, and now I'm excited to have a wholesale account with them, so I'll be getting heaps of their things. Let me open this and share it with you. It's not as much fun just to see it through the plastic, is it? It's way better to see it all opened up. So this is 8x8 papers, which I spoke about last week. I don't have any 8x8 papers on the website. I have only A5s, which is usually what I stock. So this is a bit of a change. This is all the double-sided papers and sort of the patterns on the back. These are really pretty. They're beautiful. Look how bright they are. So Season to Celebrate is obviously a collection like all year round then. So you've got like summer, autumn, winter, springs type ones. Oh, sure. All good. Well, then, Heather, everything is a good collection. It's never going to be a bad one then. That's even better. All the things are new to try. And then this is the side that has the beautiful patterns on there. You get two of each design by looks of it. I haven't opened it up to look. It says made in the US. How crazy price is it to get stuff in from the US? I know as a business, for me, it's different than you guys shopping as a customer. So it's because I'm getting wholesale, it's cheaper. But even still, with the exchange rate and everything and tariffs, It's nuts how expensive it is to get things shipped in from the US. Look how pretty these colors. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? So this is Season to Celebrate this collection, and these are 8 by 8 inch papers, which you can easily cut down to make use in your A5 journal as well. So it suits. Oh, look at that. That's so pretty. That is a very beautiful bright summer pattern and colors, and then the opposite to that is just a really pretty green. This is so beautiful. I haven't, like I said, I've never bought Graphic 45 before. I've heard of them when Helen suggested it, and to see them up close, they're so beautiful. The colors are really vibrant. They're really pretty. How pretty is that? And this one's all patterned as well with flowers, and then the other side. So that's the whole set of the Season to Celebrate in the pattern papers. Now I won't try and get that back in. I'll do that off camera because I can make sure I do it really carefully, not rip the cellophane or anything. The other thing I want to open and show you is the ephemera cards because this is an American brand. Aren't they pretty, Heather? They're beautiful, aren't they? This is the first time I'm opening them and checking them out close up as well. So these ephemera cards are stunning. These are, again, part of the same collection. And they're not dated, but you've got one for each month as well. She would. This is totally her style, isn't it? Peter loves this sort of style. Good morning. Nice to see you. Comments on YouTube. I know I can't tell from your usernames what people's names are, so feel free to add your name to your comment and I can say good morning properly to you. These are ephemera cards for Season to Celebrate, but they also have the month of the year on them as well. So you've actually got, they're double-sided. This gives you so many options now I'm looking through them. And you've got 2 of each too. Okay, that's super handy because then obviously you can use the other side as well. And then look at that. Isn't that beautiful? February, look at the back of February. They're so pretty. Okay, these are going to be really handy to use. They're a nice size as well, and they're not postcard thickness. So these would be easy to put into your project. They're not going to add a lot of bulk because these are just a nice heavyweight cardstock, but they're not too thick. It's not like a postcard thickness. Isn't that beautiful? So lots of teacups and beautiful florals on this and really pretty birds as well. That's the ephemera cards from the Season to Celebrate collection, and I'll put them just to the side. The third thing is a sticker set, which was in the Facebook group on the post I put, was the most popular thing you guys want to see this year, stickers and papers. So here is a sticker set to match the papers and the journaling cards. Journaling cards, ephemera cards, and it's Season to Celebrate sticker set. There's 2 sides. Now these stickers are cardstock stickers. So they're not washy, they're not translucent, they're not PET, so they're not plastic, transparent plastic, really durable stickers. They're not vinyl, and they're not even just paper stickers like the Turtle Journal, my own designed sticker sheets I have. These are cardstock stickers, which means they have a bit of weight to them. Even when you can sort of tell when you get the package. You could be, forgiven for thinking these are die cuts rather than stickers, but they are actually stickers. It's just that they're nice and thick, so they've got a little bit of weight to them. So how beautiful is that set? I won't open those and pull them out because I don't want to accidentally pull one off and damage the edge or anything like that, and then I won't be able to sell it to you guys. And then the next collection, let me share with you, is called Journaling Through Time, and there are 4 things brand new that are part of Journaling Through Time. The first one is an ephemera pack, and this one's sort of all clumped together, little bits of die cut paper ephemera pieces to use in all your projects. And then on the back there, you can see all the pieces that you get included. They're really funky. The Journaling Through Time is a very vintage retro collection, very eclectic as well. Maybe that's the word I'm looking for, eclectic. Yeah, 100% Heather, for sure. Journals, card making, scrapbooking, collage, mixed media journaling. What else do we do? What other paper crafting things are there? Creative journaling, junk journaling, bullet journaling, which is sort of my kind of style. Yeah, any paper craft project, off the page projects. Even I know some customers have bought, because one customer emailed to me to let me know the really tiny little art gallery miniature stickers that I have, and they've used them in a dollhouse. So they've used them to decorate the walls of their dollhouse house. There's so many options for the little bits of ephemera and things. So that's ephemera pack. I won't pull it open, but there's lots of pieces in there for the Journaling Through Time. The next one is the sticker set as well. So you've got a sticker set as part of Journaling Through Time. Again, a cardstock sticker set, but if you look at it, it's really, the colors are really mottled. Is that the right word? Marbled or mottled. There's a lot of layers in the stickers. You can kind of see they're a bit more subtle. The colors are still quite bright and vibrant. They're not just all pastel. They're still quite bright and vibrant. But I love that this collection has also got a vintage feel to them, but the colors are not just all brown. There's still some really beautiful colors in there that are quite vibrant and pretty, but they are muted. Maybe that's the right word, or dusty. Is that maybe a good word? Dusty sort of colors that make them look a bit more vintage. So that's the sticker set. Remember that stickers there. You got border stickers and then other eclectic stickers. And then the next two things is the papers. I'm particularly excited about these papers because I don't think you can go past a good set of plain pattern papers for backgrounds, for matching, for collage work, all that sort of stuff. So I'm pretty excited about the pattern papers that are this background sort of solids set. And these are 8.5 inch by 11, which, correct me if I'm wrong, that is US letter size papers. Like 99% sure it's kind of US letter size. And these are double-sided. Let me fan these out so you can see. These are to match, these will match the stickers, they'll match the die cuts, and they'll also match the pattern papers as well. I'm going to show you. One side, really beautiful, just plain. It's not solid color, like there is some dimension to it of plain colored cardstock background papers. And then the other side has got all of these beautiful patterns. Let me show you. All of these really pretty patterns. Look at those. Aren't they stunning? Again, just super handy, versatile papers for background work, but in a color collection and that suits the pattern papers. And each of the colors, there's 4 because you've got 2 designs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So let's say with the green, you get 4 green, double-sided. And then in the green, there's 2 patterns. So there's 2 patterns in the green as well as them being double-sided. So you've got 3 options per color, which I don't know mathematically what that works out to, but 3 options per color in these beautiful background papers. That is, I just love a background paper. I love them and I use them all the time. I probably use them more than pattern papers personally, so I'm particularly excited about this set of background papers from the collection Journaling Through Journaling Through Time from Graphic 45. And the last thing I'll share with you before I go, washed. That's a good word, Heather. Yes, I think you're right. Washed is a good word. If you mean the papers, that is a good way of putting it. Like mottled's not right, marbled's not right, but washed is probably a good way of putting it. And it is hard to see on camera, but even the plain side of, say, the green, maybe it shows better on the gold, is not solid. It has a bit of dimension to it. And I guess with the blue, you sort of say washed like a denim. So that is probably the perfect word. There you go. It shows a bit better on the gold. So, yeah, that's the perfect way of putting it, Heather. They're a bit washed. And this is the gold. Look at the gold patterns you get. Aren't they stunning? That's a little bit of a match to my Shabby Chic pattern papers. So on the website, I have Shabby Chic A5 pattern papers. These would go perfectly if you grab this set of background ledger papers, that's a different collection, backgrounds and solids from Graphic 45. These colors here would match near perfect with my Shabby Chic pattern paper set on the website, which you could find it in the search results there on the website. That is those papers. Yep, let me show you the patterned ones now that also come with Journaling Through Time. And then you've got this, there's some, these are pretty. Now, I wonder if the patterns are, you've got some plain ones in here as well. You've got some backgrounds here in this set too. That's really cool. And then some patterns through here. And then the other side is really, really beautiful, really coloured. So I'll show you the other side. There's the beautiful colours. So still nice and vibrant, but a little vintage and a little, washed out retro colours. Isn't that pretty? And then the other side is where all of the action is on these pattern papers. Aren't they beautiful? Eclectic is probably a good word. I like eclectic for this set. They've got some really interesting papers, lots of fun, vibrant things to craft within this set. Quite versatile, I would say. I feel like you could use, like the project, you can use these papers for here, or these papers here, could be very different from the project that you might use these papers for or these papers for. So there's stacks of options. Oh, I love that. Look at that. That's got a bit of a collage newspaper sort of effect to it as well. So this is the pattern paper set. Again, they're 8 by 8 inches, which is the first lot of 8 by 8 inches. I don't want to say ever, but in a long time that I've had on the Turtle Journal. Oh, I've got to put these around the right way. Oh, okay, yes, 8 by 8, and then you've got that little edge border. Is that right? Yeah. So the 8 by 8 is when you cut off that edge. That's your 8 by 8 square. I don't use 8 by 8 very often. This is all a little bit new to me as well. 8 by 8 is not a common size I have. Oh, that's really pretty. So this pattern paper set here, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? They all match with the stickers. It matches with the ephemera as well. So it matches the die cuts and it matches the stickers, and it also matches the solid background papers as well. So lots of beautiful options in this set. Yeah, isn't it, Heather? I think that works well. The more you sort of look through them and think about it, it's going to be hard to think of the right words to describe what they look like and what they can be used for. And now I'm going to try and put that back in some sort of order before I slide it back in its packaging, so the papers are all like together the way they should be. So that's this morning what I want to share with you while we're away holidaying. I'll jump on and share these with you. They're new on the website this morning. There you go. There's your solids, not solids, washed out colours, and some really pretty backgrounds there as well. And then all the stunning pattern papers. Grab a set of these, add them to your collection for your summer or holiday journaling, the start of a new year, and get yourself all into crafting for 2026. I shared with you last week, I've got a brand new journal. I've gone for a soft cover. I'm going to start with a soft cover this year. I had never used a soft cover journal. I've always had a spiral or a hardcover journal, but never a soft cover. So that's a bit new. But now I've hit that. Do you know sometimes if you get a brand new journal, you don't want to start it because you feel like you're going to mess it up. So I've had this for a week and I haven't yet written a thing in it. So I'm a bit in that phase at the moment. I'm feeling a bit like I don't want to start it because I feel like I'm going to mess up a page, or once you do the first page, you get over that and it's all fine. But I haven't yet even started this journal, but that's what I need to do. Now I've got a brand new journal. These colors are perfect too. That's going to go, that's going to be a perfect match. I'm looking forward to starting that in my new soft cover journal, which I just got off Amazon. It's not any sort of fancy journal, just a $20 one or something on Amazon that I grabbed. Yeah, I'm going to try a soft cover journal and let me know what journal you guys use. I know Spiral's popular, hardcover is popular. Traveler's notebook sort of size is popular as well. Scrapbooking as well. I know lots of you use a 12 by 12 or even a smaller 8 by 8 or a 6 by 6. But yeah, do you like spiral, hardcover, soft cover spiral, and more notebook, traditional book size with a hardcover, or a soft cover, or ring binders? There's so many options to play around with and try. Oh, I think my internet is probably struggling out here in the countryside. I'm hooked into my phone at the moment, so it's probably doing its best, but it might be floundering a little bit, Heather, I think. Nice to see you this morning. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your good morning comments from you this morning. And leave me a comment when you watch on the replay too. Let me know you stopped by and what you've got this year. You've got a new journal that you're starting, or have you heard of Graphic 45? Do you have their products? And if you do, let me know what you love about the brand and what your favorite things are and how you'd like to use them. I'd love to know. I'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely day.